Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to King Spade channel. So the fourth job is finally available in the Taiwan server, and players actually can see all of the fourth job skill at the Switch job NPC. It not only lists out all of the available job class, but also all of the skill tree for the job class. And that's what we are going to do in this video. We're going to look at the official fourth job skill. In this video, we are going to look at the wizard class fourth job, the Archmage skill. At a glance, the Archmage have a little of all skills for all elements that they can use: earth, water, fire, and wind, and also one ghost skill. And all these skills are tied together or have something to do with this passive skill. So to begin, let's look at the passive skill first. This skill is called Climax. When you have 4 identical elemental orbs, you enter the Climax state, increasing your corresponding element enhance, debuff penetration, and debuff bonus stat by 12%. When you have enough orbs in the Climax state, you will no longer gain elemental orb when casting any of the fourth job skill. Instead, the orb is consumed to give additional effects to the skill. This passive skill effect is kind of similar with the priest fourth job cardinal religio skill with the debuff stat, but for Archmage it is more towards an offensive type of buff. Alright, so let's look at the first element skill, the earth element rock down skill. Drop a big rock at a target and deal earth magic damage. In the Climax state, deal an additional earth magic damage and has a chance up to 40% to inflict curse status to the target. This requires 2 earth orbs to cast. Next, we have the violent Quake skill. Summon an earthquake in the designated area, causing spiky rocks to randomly appear from the ground, dealing earth magic damage to the targets within the area. In the Climax state, the speed of the protruding spiky rock is double and has a chance up to 30% to petrify the target. This requires 4 earth orbs to cast. Next, we have a passive skill for the earth element skill, the Stonebound skill. The petrified target will no longer be freed when taking damage. The effect only will end after the target takes damage equal to 20% of their maximum HP, but the stone curse skill can still immediately free the target from the petrified effect. Next, we have the water element skill. The first one is the frozen slash skill. The frozen slash fires 5 ice blades, dealing water damage to targets within your 6 meters. In the Climax state, deal additional water element damage and has a chance up to 60% to apply ice fog effect to the target. I'm not sure what is the ice fog effect will do, but I think it will cause blind status to the target. This requires 2 water orbs to cast. Next, rain of crystal. Rain down icicle around you for 4 seconds, dealing water element damage to the targets in 6 meters range. When in the Climax state, the duration is increased by 2 seconds to 6 seconds and has a chance up to 50% to freeze the target. This requires 4 water orbs to cast. Next, similar to the earth element, we also have a passive skill for the water element skill, the Icebound skill. The frozen target will no longer be freed when taking damage. The frozen status will break only if the target receives damage 20% of their maximum HP, but the Jack Frost skill still can unfreeze the target. Moving on to the fire element skill. The first one, we have the Crimson Arrow skill. Crimson Arrow shoot a fire arrow to the target, dealing fire attribute damage. When in the Climax state, the arrow will explode upon hitting the target and deal additional 12.5% damage based on the target lost HP. This requires 2 fire orbs to cast. Next, the Old Bloom skill. The Old Bloom skill forms a 6 meters flower field on the ground and deal continuous fire attribute damage. When in the Climax state, the target target within the field is inflicted with kindle or burn effect, dealing fire damage per second. This requires 4 fire orbs to cast. No passive skill for the fire element skill. Next, we have the wind element skill. The first one is Destructive Hurricane. Swirl the air around you to deal wind element damage to all targets within 6 meters range. In the Climax state, deal additional wind element damage and knock back the target for 6 meters. This requires 2 wind orbs to cast. Next, Storm Cannon. The Storm Cannon shoot forward a twister for 4 seconds, dealing wind element damage to all targets on the path. In the Climax state, the skill range is increased by 4 meters and has a chance up to 50% to inflict blind status to the target. This requires 4 wind orbs to cast. And lastly, we have the Ghost element skill, the Soul Vulcan Strike skill. Previously, I thought we will have 2 Ghost element skill, but apparently we only have 1. This skill replaces the Soul Strike skill to the Soul Vulcan Strike, dealing more powerful Ghost element damage when the intense telekinesis Ghost element passive skill reaches the maximum stack. Alright, the Archmage, like the Shadow Cross, has an arsenal of offensive skills, giving more variety to the already vast pool of skills that the wizard has. I'm not sure how these new skills will perform or synergize with the existing skill, but I think the water element is especially good when you look in terms of PvP. The Frozen Slash and the Rain Down Crystal skills are definitely useful in PvP to counter damage the melee job class that wants to get near you. But all of the Archmage skills, not just the Archmage but the 4th job in general, have quite high fixed cooldown, so not sure if the 4th job skill can be the factor or the main skill to be used, not just in PvP but also in PvE. Alright, what do you think of the Archmage skill? Let me know at the comment below. That's it for this video. This time video shoutout goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.